Welcome back to the Seasoned Wallet. We are doing steak. Yes, okay. I don't know about where you are at in the US of A, but it finally got hot here in Tennessee. And today, well, yesterday was worse than today, so at least we got that going for us, but still hot and humid. So summer's here. That means you gotta be, grilling your burgers and your steaks and your chicken and, skip the fish. That's what I say. Just do the good stuff, all right? But we are going to do a steak today, and this is Weber's Steak and Chop seasoning. I have never used Weber brand seasoning before. I've grilled on their charcoal grills. They make fantastic charcoal grills. They make very good charcoal grills, and they make their own seasoning. So this was $4, so not that much money. We're gonna be grilling it. We're gonna be cooking it on this beautiful thick cut New York strip steak. This was $40 from Simpson's Meats in Knoxville, Tennessee. If you are ever in Knoxville, Tennessee, if you are ever within a few hours of Knoxville, Tennessee on a weekday or Saturday morning, you need to go here. This place is amazing, okay? So Simpson's Meats, they've been doing it for like 150 years or something like that. And their steak is amazing. Everything there is good. So it would be very disappointing and very sad to have a beautiful New York strip right here like this and put on a crummy seasoning and it ruin it. So we are going to give our best chance here and see what happens. So we are not going to do a light seasoning and a heavy seasoning. We're gonna do a proper seasoning here. So we're just gonna take that and we're gonna do exactly what I would do if I was making this for the fam. And we're not gonna be shy, we're gonna go, and this is a thick cut, so we're gonna go very, very heavy. Not just a little bit heavy, but very heavy. Because I think that's what you want for something like this. And we'll lose a little bit on the grill. All right, got the grill starting to warm up. That looks pretty good. So it's a lot. Yeah, it smells good. We don't want to ruin this steak though with a crummy seasoning, so that's why we're testing it for you. Right, boys?
Yep.
Yes. Oh, and London's here. Okay, sounds good. So we'll get this going on the grill here in a few minutes and let you know what we think. All right, we're at the grill. It's hot. Preheat. It's hot outside, it's hot on the grill, it's hot everywhere. This is a very thick cut steak. So I pulled this out of the fridge like an hour ago. I don't always do that with steaks. People are very serious about this, okay? I think you should do that on very thick cut steaks. On the thinner ones, you can cheat, okay? And we'll give some, I was talking to Elijah, we're gonna do some tips and cooking videos here in the future on some of those things, and we can talk about that then. But definitely on a thick cut like this, give it like an hour at least to not be so cold, because otherwise you're gonna blacken the living daylights out of the outside of it, which we might still end up doing. We're not gonna ruin it, but I'm just saying if it's cold on the inside, then you might. So I'm gonna put this on. Looks like we lost some of our seasoning there. Look at that little cheat. Boom. All right. This is probably gonna take, I don't know, 8 minutes, I bet, roughly. So we'll keep flipping it every couple minutes until it's ready. All right, so we're at about 2 minutes right now. I'm gonna flip this. Now, look at that. Look good, doesn't it, babe? Yeah. All right, so we're gonna be going back and forth on this. I'm a proponent of that approach. I mean, I'm actually fine with that no matter what, but especially on a thick cut. Minute and a half to 2 minutes, you flip it, minute and a half, and you're going back and forth and back and forth. I think that's a good way to do it. Some people, when they grill steaks, they're just like, put it on there, halfway through, you flip it, and you don't touch it again. That's fine. That's totally fine. You do you, boo, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think with the thicker cut ones, it definitely benefits from taking that approach. So anyway, we're just going to keep going back and forth. We don't have to show all that, but we're going to do that until it's ready to go. And then we're off to the races. All right, we're gonna temp this bad boy. Whoa, get in there. Actually, we're going through the fat right here, so throw this aside. 81, not there yet. We want to get about 125. All right. This is saying 96, 101, 100. They're still a little cold in there. Getting a pretty good char on this. Like I said, I thought it'd be about 8 minutes. Whoa, that went through. It's hot. Woo-wee. All right, we'll get about 2 more minutes. We're at like 6 minutes right now. All right, we killed the heat. Look at this, a hot grill. We're coming off. We're at 8 minutes right now, I think. Let me just double check. Got a nice crust on there. I know it looks burnt, but I don't think it is. All right, 8.5 minutes. That ought to be good. We'll let that rest for a couple minutes inside, and then we will, I think it's gonna be good. It smells good. Right, babe? Yeah. Okay, we're back in, away from the heat, away from the humidity. And now comes the best part, the moment of truth. Here we go. Weber steak and chop, right there. It says you can do it on pork chops too, but we're doing it on steak. This looks pretty good. Have not got into it. Oh, there's some crust. Some of it's flaking off there. It's just too juicy. It's just too good from Simpson's Meats. All right, so we're gonna cut right here in the middle. See how we did. No, not too bad. It's probably more medium than medium rare, so maybe a little more than we did. So that was hot out there. That's medium rare. That looks good. So the middle of it, maybe slightly overcooked. I don't know. That's pretty, some decent pink. It's going to be good. All right. So let's cut. We'll cut this off. The reason why I do this is because the grains are going this way. So we're going to go that way so that it's a little easier for us to chew when it comes time. Now, with these thick cuts, I have found that you sometimes want to put seasoning on them, salt, depending on what you're doing, at the end, because there's just too much surface and it comes off and it just can't penetrate down in through this meat. So we're not going to do that right now. We're just going to try it like it is, and then we'll decide if we want to do that again. All right, where are my helpers? Okay, go for it. See what you think. Which one you can get, babe? That one? Weber.
Oh! Yum. That is amazing.
Oh, London. She can't even keep it in her mouth. It's so good. All right.
Wow, that's it.
I think you show the camera that. There you go. You try that one. Kind of the end there for Elijah. Wow. Okay.
This is
Elijah.
100%.
Well, you're still chewing. Isaac, what do you think?
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
There you go. Elijah.
Double.
He's still chewing. I think he likes it though. All right. What do you guys say?
Double thumbs up. Double thumbs up.
Double thumbs up. All right. So that was very good.
That's amazing.
I think it was the right choice to put how much you saw me put on it. Okay. But this was $4. That's pretty good. And it took that steak that was $40 and made it pretty darn good. So
Yeah.
thumbs up, right? For the win. Weber, you make good grills, Weber, and you make good seasoning. So that's a keeper right there.
That's a very
They make a lot of these, I saw them. So we'll do like a chicken one. Maybe we'll see if they have a pork one, because so far we have not found ourselves a pork seasoning that we like. We're still on that quest, and we'll do one of those here in the near future. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, like it, comment on it. If you have ideas, ones you've seen before, you want us to give us a try, put in the comments. We'll give it a shot and go from there. I think maybe we'll do burgers next, or chicken, or maybe we'll do, vice versa. We'll see. And we still got to find that pork one. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.